head and he gets stronger.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. And it was actually brutal too, like getting hit in the head by like a giant piece of wood like that.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the bonk, you probably just search GuMiho bonk GIF and you'll find
just
it.
like GuMiho GIF.
Or just GuMiho GIF, or actually these days probably just GuMiho. Even like only Gumi might actually get you the GIF. Like that's how viral that GIF has gone. But it's actually insane. It looked insanely painful. You're still able to take the win. Now Shine, Artos' favorite player, is 5-4, 0-1 versus Terran. Lost his last 4 games, so he was on an insane win streak as he kept hitting Sulky. His best matchup is Zerg versus Sulky. But
yes, it is.
He won against Sulky several times and won some other matchups with some good cheeses. Did advance very far in Codes. And this guy is actually, honestly, in my opinion, one of the better Zergs. People like to criticize him for his cheese, but if your cheese is consistently winning, what works, works.
No,
it's a good series.
Yeah, I respect it a lot, actually. If he can make it work like that, it's special.
Well, here we go, jumping into game number 1, the Nine-Tailed Fox against one of Pro League's biggest villains on merry-go-round.
LTA는 SK텔레콤.
Up here in the top right, in the yellow for CJ Antis, it's GuMiho.
Also known as the Towel Terran. And up here, the top left in pink. Not really indicative of his demeanor as a player. It's Shine.
No.
He will 6-pull your mother.
Yes, he will. Look at his face. He's got those eyes, you know. Those beady eyes, he's like, I'm going to do something to you. Like,
I'm going to 9-pull you.
Cheesy.
No, well, like, as much cheese as he does, like...
That's Stardust, isn't it?
Yeah, that is Stardust. I remember running into him the other week.
Stardust is also another cheeser. He's a known cheeser.
Oh,
that's what Artos would say. He's a known cheeser. He's like on the cheeser database.
Yeah.
If you go to knowncheesers.com, he's towards the top of the list.
Oh God.
Not knowncheesers.gov.
.gov, yes. .gov.
He's up on the top of the most wanted cheesers.
Yep.
Oh boy.
In Heart of the Swarm, Shine leads 2-0. Pretty interesting stat there.
Yeah. GuMiho's had a really rough time actually transitioning to Heart of the Swarm, despite the fact that, in my opinion, he was one of the best Terrans towards the end of Wings of Liberty, and also was like so good at multitasking. I thought the drop ships would just take him to the next level or something.
You think like, wait, GuMiho and like Medivac got boost? Like these two things should go together to make like a world champion or something. Like that's how good he was at multitasking. And we saw it last week where he beat Zest, I believe.
He really he beat Zest with like great control.
Oh, caught in the act.
Now everybody knows you're dating. Oh no.
Oh, busted. It's on the internet now.
Especially because you guys leaned sort of towards each other when you leaned down. So it's very clear.
Very intimate.
Definitely not your brother.
The girl is still like freaking out in the audience.
It could be a very close brother. You never know.
Well, it could definitely be an Oppa brother.
Oh,
Oppa brother. I know those.
Oppa. And we see a Reaper. We see a Reaper.
We do, in fact, see a Reaper. Well, we don't see it. We see it on the production tab. When it comes out, we'll see it.
We'll see it soon. And I mean, Shine is definitely going to see it come out.
Yeah, he's going to see it.
He's very confident
yes, he will.
You know, and the CC goes down. So it's going to be Reaper expand. We're going to see multiple Reapers. So we might actually see a lot of aggression with Reaper Hellions.
Yeah, Reaper Hellion on this map quite strong.
We'll wait and see if it's going to be 2 or 3. It'll really give like a good indicator of how aggressive he wants to be and how badly he wants to, say, cancel this third base and really keep him inside these 2 bases.
Well, don't get too ahead of ourselves here because Shine and third bases not always happen.
Oh, shots fired. We see a pretty late gas for Shine, so he's not going to go for the kind of like the greediest gas where you get like a really early circling speed. He's going to go for, like 15 pull, maybe 16 gas. Gets 6 circlings out, which is the very much standard to kind of like dealing with Reaper harass. It's enough to kind of bully the Reapers and not take too much damage, and gives you enough time for the queens to get out and kind of shoo them away.
Yep, one queen pops out right now. Another one in the main base, probably going to come down here soon enough. These Reapers now harassing.
And we only see 2 Reapers from GuMiho, so
Yeah, only 2. But
bit
oh,
of
look at
harass.
this.
Ooh.
Placement on the Lings is very nice, but it's still not good enough.
He didn't have them selected as they were jumping up, so he couldn't really get a surround or anything, and he's lost a lot of
The
lanes.
Queens are a bit out of position as well here. Now he might even lose a drone if he doesn't make that extractor cancel.
So this is some nice little juking around with the Reapers, causing a little bit of havoc.
Yep, that's that multitasking you guys were talking about.
Yep. Oh, there's the armor. We all know what that means.
Uh-oh. We're going to see Reaper Hellion into really fast Hellbat.
But this
Hellbat
time,
push.
if you guys remember, when Flash did this to Rogue, the Overlord died. But Shine, he still has his Overlord, and it's going in there for the scout, and I don't think it's going to go down.
Oh, yeah, he scouts it for sure. Really nice.
So,
Wait.
let's see. I mean, he's actually made a lot of Lings, but he didn't see it?
He
Oh, my
didn't
God.
see it at all.
He didn't see it.
Oh,
Moonlight confirms.
this could be huge. This could
Yeah.
kill. This could
See?
actually kill right now.
Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, the thing is, it's really weird that he chooses the style against Shine, who will oftentimes just go roaches anyways.
It's kind of funny, isn't it? But, I mean, he is also making a starport. But he's making a reactor from the barracks, so we might see a couple of double medivacs, sort of like Hellbat kind of drops. Going
Yeah,
on.
healing power on the Hellbat's quite useful as well.
Yeah.
This is that tell we were talking about earlier, though, where you have the Lings come up and see just a few Hellions. He's not pressuring, like, what's going on. He starts a Roach Warren at home. I think he's like, all right, well, this is starting to become pretty clear.
Yeah.
Speed is done for him to chase those Hellions, but, like, he doesn't want to stick around too long.
No, absolutely not.
I think actually making spine crawlers is another great response to this.
I mean, like, it'll help a little bit, but still it's just not enough DPS. It's just like you need either Banelings or you need Roaches, and if you don't have either, then you're going to need... Well, like, Infinity Zerglings aren't going to help you against, like, Hellbats if they're in a good position, like, with Medivacs. It's just... It's so damn hard, and Queens don't do enough damage. So it really comes down to, yeah, Banelings or Roaches. And it looks like he's making both here, so we might actually see a Roach Bane sort of attack.
Yeah, this is really funny. Like, I mean, this is what Shine does, so...
It's what he does, but it's also at the same time, it's like
great response.
The perfect response to Hellbat.
Yep. It's going to be great for him. We saw Drone trying to go make that third base, but gets caught out there by those Hellions. Look at this, a lot of Hellions on the map.
This looks pretty obvious, right? It's like, all right, why weren't you pressuring with me with these Hellions before? I think I know exactly what's coming my way.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't, he never really sacked the Overlord again. Like, he never really got it in there and had to confirm, but...
Loses another drone trying to make that third base. He just can't make that third base.
And these Roaches are really out of position,
yeah, they're
too.
way out of position for this attack that's coming in. He may actually just try to, like, base trade or something, try to buy time at home. I don't know. Baneling's over here not ready yet. He needs those yesterday. These Lings, like you said, Infinity Lings will not stop this. The medevac here, like I said, for that extra micro, plus the healing power. And this is not enough Roaches right here, right now.
At the same time, you know, Shine is going with some Roaches at the front of GuMiho's space. But look at this. It's so hard for him to hold this off right now.
Wow.
Okay, so
if
he's
if he gets enough Roaches out here at the natural, he could very well just win the game right here.
Yeah. Well, this is actually pretty crazy because GuMiho is losing way too much at home. He's actually losing like a ton of SCVs. He's losing like Widow Mines he's desperately trying to produce. These drones need to be pulled out of the main base, though. He's a bit slow on that. It does save the majority of them. And honestly, he's got almost enough Roaches to where this is just done. And Shine, he shines bright like a diamond here in this game, man. I don't know.
Yes, he does.
Marauders are popping out here.
Sick micro
This
right now.
is some Maru-esque micro you're seeing right now. Like,
he's buying himself so much more time to get out these units, actually. He's going to finally hold it off. He has taken a lot of damage, but...
Well, more Lings coming through, actually.
I spoke too
But
soon.
the thing is, that's a Widow Mine and a Hellbat that could beat Infinity Lings, but just not enough.
Well, I mean, like, all the SCVs are still mining down at the natural. Like,
yeah.
Like, Shine has not made any effort to kill SCVs here.
Shine has 28 drones and no third base still, but he's just rallying everything to the main base of the Terran.
This is actually like how Shine may lose this game, just because his inability to transition to a longer game, it shows here a little bit.
Oh, so many more Roaches coming in there.
Yeah, I mean, this could still work. He's killing a lot of these SCVs. A Baneling actually coming in here as well to help out.
Yeah, that's on top of the supply depot. He cannot raise that, so these units are just coming in to the main base. Widowmine is here, though. If it gets a decent shot, maybe. He's got a lot of Marines here. He's going to fight with the SCVs as well.
Yeah, having to fight with those SCVs. This is everything right now. Ling's coming through here. Losing that depot really hurts as well, because now he's got no wall whatsoever, and the rest of the Lings can stream in. Vikings are landing here. Actually a great choice to make those, because He needs everything he can right now to defend,
Oh my
and I think he's
God.
actually held it.
Yeah.
I think this is this game is over now in GuMiho's favor.
Yeah.
There's no transition point for Shine right now
That
back
was
at home.
completely all in. Like, he just non-stop streaming into the base, and he never really focused on economic damage, which I think was one of the most important things. He wanted to do the other kind of way you can kind of checkmate a Terran, which is sit on their barracks, kill everything that comes out, and because of the way Terran produces units, they come out one at a time, they can get, there's this real no build-up, and they just get slaughtered, but there just wasn't enough reinforcements, and all the SCVs survived, so the economy is booming for GuMiho right now.
Yeah, and he's just killing drones over here with another drop. He's actually even just going to, I guess, fight the queens.
Yep, could fight those queens. He's
Yeah.
going to get one. Oh, no. Queen too fast.
Oh, no, and the drones! Oh, boy.
Oh, what a save!
Gets
What
the queen,
crazy
though.
micro here from GuMiho.
This is GuMiho in a nutshell. It's just beautiful drops.
You'd think he just got hit in the head by a booth or something.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they might have a hammer out the back with GuMiho's name on it. They got to bonk him before
Bonk
every
him on
game.
the head. He gets in the booth, and
And he's angry and ready.
Yeah, you just got to give him a little short bonk.
well, look at this. Shine's trying to go for a counterattack. We're seeing a wall being made up at GuMiho's base, and this is not enough roaches.
Yeah,
there are
not even
so
close.
many medevacs to heal this entire army right now.
Stim is not done, so these Marines aren't as potent as they will be in just a few seconds, but still, with the healing power on the medevacs and that Marine DPS that we all know and love, he's going to be able to trade well. He's even got Vikings now joining the fight, which needs to be careful with, but I mean, I'm liking GuMiho's chances to just continue this pressure, this tempo, and to close things out coming up pretty
but I
soon.
mean, GuMiho kind of needs to start making more SCVs too, because both bases are pretty undersaturated right now.
Yeah, he actually should be
So
making more, I would say.
he shouldn't really be too all in with this. He's in such a good lead, and he can continue the tempo, continue the harassment. He can obviously trade very well with medivacs against sort of a ground army. Tier 2 so far away. Scouts out the third base.
You know, Shine somehow snuck out 10 drones here. If he can sneak out a bit more and get those 3 bases up and saturated, I feel like he's going to be all right against the 2CC of the Terran. He just has to keep on holding off this aggression. He can hold it off for just enough.
My biggest fear for Shine is Stim is finished in just a second here, and with Stim and medevacs, roaches are never really going to be ideal to fight that sort of army.
Yeah.
It's like each Marine has its own personal medevac with how many medevacs there are in this army.
There's just so much DPS, and if you have no banelings, nothing to really stop the medivacs from just healing the whole time, it's just going to be terrible trades.
Oh, God. Here's the follow-up.
And that's perfect. That's a perfect answer to Blaneling Roach. It's couldn't ask for a better army. And with this many medivacs, everyone's got a personal healer.
Well, this is
Here it comes.
just
Baneling speed is
the
starting
hammer
a bunch
is
of
swinging
banes.
right now, and we'll see if after this Shine is still standing.
The Bane hits have to be amazing.
Yeah, the splits here are really good, and the Hellbat still survived. That's the key. The Hellbat survived the Baneling shots, and then you're golden as the Terran here. Plus the Marauders, not only do they tank Banelings well, but they fight Roaches even better, and that looks like it's just going to be too much power here. He's got those medevacs healing up the army. He's got the Vikings as well for vision, for killing Overlords, so he can even land them for extra DPS. I think killing the Overlords is probably better here, but he can do almost whatever he wants. There's just too much momentum here. The drones stuck together here, having to fight this.
Oh, so dirty. Watching one Hellbat deal with these drones is just, it's wrong. So many ways. And that's essentially GG. Nothing Shine can do from here. I mean, that
GuMiho washes his hands, and there's the GG.
Yeah.
GuMiho's done it.
GuMiho's starting a little bit of a streak,
Yes, he
dare
is.
I say it.
Well, I mean, he beat Zest last week. I mean, you don't need a streak, man. That's so much streak cred right there.
Yeah.
Beautiful play from GuMiho.
Yeah, I was bonked. I beat Zest, and I killed Shine while he was in my base of roaches. Not many people, if roaches of Shine get in your base, you're usually done.
Yeah.
But,
Well, and that sort of situation is horrible, but at the same time, I don't know, there was no defense against the Hellbats either. So it turned out even worse for Shine.